Friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another yearly iPhone Pro Max unboxing and comparison. Funny story, I didn't wake up in time for pre-orders. Pre-orders were 5 a.m. I believe on Tuesday night. I woke up accidentally at like 5:40, so I wasn't able to get the store nearest to me, but I was able to get it at a store super close to me, so I picked it up at the one in Palo Alto, and it worked out because they also have really good matcha down the street. Anyways, I just picked up my iPhone 17 Pro Max yesterday. Here it is. I bought the iPhone 17 Pro Max 1TB in the color silver. I had the deep purple, the alpine green back then, and right now I currently have the desert titanium. So if they brought back the desert titanium, I would have gotten it. But I'm also glad they came out with the neutral color, which is the silver. I was debating between the 1TB and the 2TB because my storage is at about like 970 gigs. I opted for the 1TB because I always tell myself I'm going to clean up my phone, and I will make it happen if I stick with the 1TB. So this is the 1TB. My total was $1744.91. I also wanted to talk to you guys about the iCloud backup. Apple has really advanced in the iCloud backup process. In all my previous iPhone videos, I always tell you guys how it's such a pain to back up your iCloud because I always have to leave my phone at home for at least about a few days to a week in order for it to complete the backup, just because it needs to be connected to Wi-Fi. And even if I bring it out with like it connected to data, it would disconnect the iCloud backup and I would just have to start all over. I was able to bring my iPhone out with me to like work and like out, and I completed my backup of about like 970 gigs within a day with it being connected to Wi-Fi, data, and just connected to at least something. Just make sure to bring a charger with you just because it'll get hot and take up more batteries. So by the end of the day or like midday, it'll be like 20%. When it's at its peak for like the iCloud backup, it'll just take up a lot more battery. How you would back up your iPhone. So you go to your settings and then you go to general, scroll down. At the bottom, it'll say transfer, reset your iPhone. You click on that and then you press get started, and then you have free iCloud to transfer your phone. I just checked. So you have it for free for 21 days. If you don't transfer it or need to restart because you ran out of time, you just have to restart the process. It's a fairly quick and easy process. That's all I had for my intro, so let's start unboxing and setting up my iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let's start the setup. We first have this welcoming screen. It has all the languages, and I really like how they changed the design for this year. So we're going to first swipe up English, US, and then we're going to stick with default. We're going to update later. Continue. I'll set this one up later, and then we're going to download from iCloud because I already backed it up on iCloud. I like to manually update my iPhone, so we're going to click on continue. We're going to set this one up later. Continue. Let's finish setting up my new iPhone 17 Pro Max. It took about half a day for the iCloud backup to be finished, and it's still running in the background, so my phone feels a little bit hot. The next thing we have is the Face ID. We're going to set it up later. We have the same camera control button as iPhone 16 Pro Max, so we're going to click on continue. Assuming toggle on. Oh no, it's just there. Okay, continue. Hello. Here we have the welcome to iOS 26 screen. For the previous updates, it didn't have this little circle thing, so that's new. Continue. And here is my new iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's still downloading my iCloud in the background, but this is how I've been decorating my phone for the iPhone 16 Pro Max and I believe the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It automatically downloaded some of these in the background, so I have to rearrange those so it matches my aesthetic. Here's the new camera design. We're going to click on continue. The bottom section here is different from the iPhone 16 Pro Max, so you swipe. Oh, that's so cool. I also completely forgot to ask the Apple Store for a sticker. A lot of you guys commented on my last iPhone boxing that since the sticker doesn't come in the box anymore, you can just ask them. I totally forgot to do it, but hopefully I'll remember next year. I'll show you guys what's inside the box first and then we'll do a comparison. I left my box and stuff over there, so I'll be right back. In the box, it comes with these 2 pieces of paper. On the back for one of them, it says you no longer need your physical eSIM card. It's all on your iPhone, so you don't need that little tool that you use to eject your eSIM card. In the box, it also includes your USB-C to USB-C cable. I was going to say there's another thing, but that's all there is inside your box. It doesn't come with the charging block as in like the older models. I think the last time we got our charging block was like the iPhone 10, right? I don't remember. We haven't had the charging block in a long time and we pay the same price, and the price has increased. I feel like that's a little bit sad because usually the charging cord, charging block goes together. So those are the only things that come inside the box. Let's compare the 2 Pro Maxes. We have the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Here's my new iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'm not a big fan of this white rectangular part on the back of the iPhone, but their design is growing on me. I just wish this white rectangle part was all silver because I don't know, I feel like it kind of clashes. Like there's just a big white rectangular thing in the middle and then the rest is silver. They shifted the LiDAR scanner, the microphone, and the flashlight to the right, I think to change up the design from the previous iPhone models, and that's all I had for first impressions based on the design. The first difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. For the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can choose between 4 different colors. You can choose between the desert, the natural, the white, or the black titanium. And for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can choose between 3 colors, which are the cosmic orange, the deep blue, or the silver. I personally like the colors more for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I feel like they could have put more neutral colors for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, but I still like that they have the silver color, so at least it adds like one neutral color to their lineup. As I said previously, they just shifted their back design. For the iPhone 17 Pro Max, it's more of a rectangular shape. It's like a lifted rectangular shape, and they shifted the 3 features to the right. And for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it's been their same design for the past few years. It has all the 3 cameras and all the features in the left square. They also added the 2 terabyte option to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which I really like because if you're like me and it's so hard for you to clean out your phone and you're about to reach that 1 terabyte, that 2 terabyte is always an option. I just opted for the 1 terabyte because I'm telling myself that I will clean out my phone. They feel like the same weight to me. I really can't tell the difference between the weight, but the iPhone 16 Pro Max is a smidge lighter, and the size of the screen for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is also a smidge smaller. When I was holding both the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the iPhone Air was really thin. I'll put a video here of the iPhone Air. It's a lot thinner. It's a better pricing, I think starting at 1K. And for that one, I think the technology behind it is really cool because they're able to make a really thin iPhone Air. I'm just really clumsy, and if it were to fall, I think I would be really sad just because of how thin it is. For the iPhone Pro, what I really like about it is that they have a lavender color, and lavender is my favorite color. I really like the colors that they come out with for the Pro. I wish they had them for the Pro Max. I would definitely get the iPhone 17 Pro Max in the lavender color. Every year, what I really like about upgrading my iPhone is the battery life and the camera quality. It improves every year. For the iPhone 17 Pro Max, you have up to 39 hours of video playback, up to 35 hours of video streaming, and up to 50% charging in 20 minutes. And for all this info, you can get it on the Apple website. You'll get more in-depth details of the comparison. I'm just telling you guys the SparkNotes version of the differences and what I think is really important when comparing the 2 iPhones. The front camera for the iPhone 17 Pro Max is at 18 megapixels compared to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is at 12 megapixels. And you can also do a dual capture on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's still backing up my iPhone. It says it's about 3 hours, but I feel like it's going to last the whole day. But I'll show you guys the camera features and comparisons at the end of this video when it's finished backing up. They also increased the zoom feature to 8x. They also added an action feature for your camera, so when you take like moving videos, it will stabilize the video, so when you move, it's not like shaky. I think they're trying to go for like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because for this one, when I move, it's not shaky, like it keeps like its place. For the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it's made out of a titanium frame, and then for the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, it has an aluminum unibody. What I really like about this material is that it doesn't like hold on to your fingerprints compared to the titanium one, but for the titanium one, I feel like it's a lot more sturdy and it won't get scratched easily because I was looking at a few of the iPhones at the Apple store and quite a few of them were already scratched up, so I had to look around for like a good like iPhone Pro Max and like iPhone to take a video of for my intro for you guys. Since the iPhone 17 Pro Max just came out, be especially careful with this new iPhone, and also I have a case for it, so let's move on to my cases and screen protector. I couldn't find a clear Snoopy iPhone case, so I went with this clear phone case. I got this off of Amazon so I can use in the meantime. This is the Kiki brand, and I also got their screen protector, so I'll put that on tomorrow and film it for you guys. Right now for my iPhone 16 Pro Max, I have this Snoopy phone case. I got this off of Zcase and I've used it for a year. The thing that I don't like about it is that it turns yellow, but I feel like that happens with all clear phone cases, so you would just need to get another one. I'm also really lazy to wash it, so like it retains the clear color. I just use alcohol wipes to clean it like every day. I'll put a few more videos after this to show you guys the camera quality and camera quality comparison between the two. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.